Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make some sticky toffee cupcakes. Let's begin. So just before we get into today's video, I wanted to say a massive thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Clicking the notification bell, then you'll be notified whenever I upload. To start, you'll want to do some prep work by lining a 12-hole muffin or cupcake tin with 12 cupcake liners. You can use whichever you've got, but these are the ones I had. You'll also want to get yourself a small to medium heat-proof bowl and add in your sultanas and your chopped dates, and then sprinkle over the bicarbonate of soda and then cover that with enough boiling water just so it's all covered. You can then leave that and set it aside until you need it later on. So to start the cupcakes, you'll want to get yourself a mixing bowl and add in your light brown sugar and your butter and just mix these two until they are combined. So once they are combined, you can then start adding your eggs one at a time, beating well in between each addition. You'll want to repeat this for the 2 eggs. You will notice a change in the consistency of your batter. Next you'll want to add in your dry ingredients, passing them through a sieve first just to remove any lumps, and then mix that over a low to medium speed just until the flour is worked in, being careful not to over mix it at this stage. So next you're going to want to add in the drained dried fruit, which you left to soak, and just fold that in using a spatula or a spoon, whichever you've got or works best for you. And then as evenly as possible, you'll want to divide the batter between your 12 cake cases. I'm using 2 spoons, but feel free to use whichever method works best for you. You will then want to place these into the oven and bake them off. I will leave all that information in a link to the blog post down below. So here are what the cupcakes look like once they are out of the oven. I will allow them to cool in the tin for around 5 to 10 minutes until I can pick them up and then put them onto a cooling rack. So to make the filling, you'll want to get yourself a small to medium saucepan and place in your butter and your light brown sugar, your double cream and the pecans. So once you've got everything in the saucepan, you can place it on the hob over a medium heat just until everything starts to melt and come together. That's when you'll want to start stirring it, and once you start stirring it, it'll become smoother apart from the lumps from the pecans. But then once it's ready, it will be a golden brown kind of caramel looking colour. You'll then want to transfer that into a heat proof bowl and set aside until you need it later on. Make sure it's fully cool before you use it. So once I've made the filling for the cupcakes, I then transfer them from the tin onto a cooling rack where they'll cool completely and be ready for me to use later on. So to make the buttercream for these cupcakes is really easy. All you need to do is place your butter and half your icing sugar into your mixing bowl and then mix it on a low speed just until the icing sugar has been worked in. Then crank it up to a medium high until it starts to look lighter and fluffier. Then you can scrape down the sides and bottom of your bowl and add in the other half and repeat the process with the other half. As always, if you are interested in making this, I will leave a link in the description down below to a blog post with all the weights, measurements, baking times and temperatures and everything else you need to know on how to make these. So you need to place the filling inside, but before you can do that you need to make a hole in the centre. I'm using a moulding tool, but feel free to use something similar. And then into each cupcake you'll want to pipe a generous amount of the caramel pecan filling. The penultimate step in finishing these cupcakes is piping the icing on top of each cupcake. Feel free to use whichever piping nozzle you like or have and work around that. And to finish the cupcakes you'll want to drizzle over some of the caramel. This is a different one to the filling as it's just a plain caramel. You can use the canned or tin version, but I've also got a recipe I will leave in the description down below if you want to make your own. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me. I'll be back next week with another video, so join me then. In the meanwhile, you can always go and check out my social media, watch some old videos or check out my blog, as I do try and keep up on all of them. So I'm still taking requests for Christmas videos or Christmas themed videos, so if you have any, leave them in the comments down below or message me on one of my social medias. And that's it for this week. Bye guys.